Hey guys, it's Brett with Brett's Bushcraft. We got another knife here. The Mora Clipper 840 stainless steel. This is a great bushcraft knife for all your carving needs and all that. But I would not want to bring this out there just by itself, even if I was a lightweight hiker out there. You want to have another bigger knife like the Rat 7 or some sort of saw like the Sawviver in a kit with it. Because you're not going to be able to get through a tree this size or maybe even this size. You're going to be hacking at that thing away. You're just going to get frustrated, and you're not going to be able to baton through it to get to the dry wood or to even make decent like wood for a small fire. Alright, let's go into the statistics on this knife. The sheath material is an ABS plastic, sort of like Kydex, but not really. Kydex is a little bit stiffer. The belt clip right here is a little flimsier than I'd like, but it's not gonna fall off your belt, I've found. It's got a little hole right here with a smaller one up here to put this on a nail on your wall. It's got a little hole in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a little hole to drain the water out if their water happens to get in there. A little area right here to put your thumb against as you pull the knife out. And then here, we'll just take the knife out right here. As you can see, it's a legit Mora knife. The blade material is a polished carbon steel. There has to be some, like probably 0.8% of stainless steel in the blade just for rust-resistant capabilities. As you know, these knives are not full tang. There's a whole bunch of X-ray pictures on the internet now that show that most of the blades end right around here or here, so you can drill your own lanyard hole and everything with it. The blade grind is a Scandi, which makes it absolutely razor sharp, but carbon steel, the blade edge doesn't last as long, but it's way easier to sharp than just a solid stainless steel. So we'll grab our paper here and do a little paper cutting test. Just perfect, like a hot knife through butter. The handle material is again the ABS plastic with a dry flex overwrapping right here. The black part is the dry flex and the green part is the ABS plastic. The total length of the knife is 8.5 inches. The blade length is 3 7/8 inches. The blade width is 2 millimeters. It's a fairly flimsy knife, and it's a very thin knife. Sorry about that. The blade depth, which means from here to here, is 20 millimeters. And overall, this knife is a great knife. You can almost see yourself in the reflection from the polished steel. But again, you're not going to want to come out in the woods with just this knife. You have to have a kit with you. And they're fairly customizable knives, but I wouldn't do anything to the blade to make it any more flimsy. Like, I've seen people take their files and put little designs on there. I just think that would make it more easier to snap with even light prying. And I would not want to do that with this type of knife. I would want to use a bigger knife to do any prying at all of anything. You can use this knife for cleaning small game, fish too. It's just sharp enough just to cut through almost anything. You could use this even in the kitchen as a normal knife too. I guarantee I could cut through a whole big magazine with it. It's easy to take care of too, and just have to keep it clean, get the sap off it after you're done cutting. And right here, we'll try to cut a little bit into this magazine right here. As you can see, that just cuts into it just as with the same ease as cutting a normal piece of paper, just a little bit more pressure. There's a whole bunch of different varieties of the Mora company knives. You've got the 511, which is a different shaped blade, but the tang goes even farther back into the blade. It's a different type of plastic without the dry flex over wrapping. But I love this knife. Already today that I got it, I've already fallen in love with this knife. I can't wait to get out in the woods and try it. Thanks for watching, and again, get out in the woods and enjoy yourself.